Hey everyone, I hope that you're doing well out there, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and all that usual YouTube nonsense that you hear all the time. So let's get into this fantastic little mini statue. This is the Batman vampire statue. It's based on, which is right back here, thank you cell phone, it like it never goes off until I do something. So it's based on the Batman Dracula Trilogy, which one of them is Red Rain, and then there's Bloodstorm, and then there's Crimson Mist. I don't really recall the story because it's been like so many years since I read it, and I was looking around to see if I could find the graphic novel, and either it's packed away in a box somewhere and I don't feel like going into closets and trying to dig it out, or I gave it away to somebody. So I might have given it away. Although I may have sold it off as well. but I think that I probably gave it away. I really did enjoy the story. I thought that the story was fantastic. Let's get into the statue then. So this is the box, and it's based on the artwork of Kelley Jones. And you know, of course, it's one of those, you know, statues that's limited edition, you know, like most of them are. Try to get some of the glare off of the box. Okay, and if you've been watching my videos, you know that I always wear gloves when I grab statues, just in case if they, you know, slip. I have in the past dropped them, which is never good. So, you know, I learned after, I guess maybe by the third time I dropped that, you know, get something with some kind of good palms, rubber palms, and, you know, they stick nicely. And then also you don't have to worry about getting, you know, handprints, any like hand oils. You know, even after you wash your hands, you know, your body's still always in a process of, you know, sweating a bit and whatever. So let's get into this little mini statue. I think I'm going to zoom in for this. Let's zoom it in. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Probably more important to see the statue than me right now. Okay. I don't think anybody wants to see me. So the width of it from, I guess I'll try to go from the furthest part of the wingspan. You're looking at probably about 9 inches. So if you're going to put it in some kind of a shelf or some kind of a cabinet, you know, make sure you have 9 inches. I would say make sure you have 10 inches. Probably better off having like 11 inches so you got some room on each side. And let's see the height. You know, it looks like it's about, I don't know, is that 7.5 inches? Something like that. So I would say, is it 7.5, 8? I think it looks like it's closer to 8 inches, but maybe I'm a little bit angled. Anyway, to be safe from the top of the head, I would make sure that I have at least 9 inches of height if I was going to, you know, put this in something, because you want to make sure that you have some space when you know, slide it in and out. And if you were going to slide this in and out somewhere, you could take the wings off. But I would also put something on top of this, like a little towel on top. I would put a towel on top, and then you know, carefully pick it up and then slide it out so you don't break it, because I could imagine that if you do slam any of the points, you know, like these, or the fingers, you know, it's probably going to break pretty easily. So let's move this in a little more. Batman looks really thin. I like the eyes. The eyes are all red. Kind of goes with the vampire look. The cape has a nice swirl about it, kind of like Batman is jumping. And maybe you could see, maybe you can't. Batman's got a little, I guess like a batarang that's like modified. So it kind of looks like a cross with like the bat instead of like that top part of the cross. I hope that it's in focus. It might not be. It might be focused on Batman's face. Let me see if I can get that focused. Focus. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, So yeah, let's get a good up close look at this. You can really, I think, appreciate all the little details of this piece. All the stuff from the cemetery, all the stone and the dirt and all that stuff. You know, I think it's just a really great looking mini statue. And I do believe that they made this in a full-size statue. I could be wrong, but I think it was. I can only imagine how much that would cost now, you know, especially after how many years ago this came out. Because I think that the mini came out after the full-size one. But again, I could be wrong. If anybody knows, please do put it down in the comments. Get a good look at that. I'll zoom back a little. Try that. Yeah, so just a really nice looking mini statue. And to be quite honest, I do like mini statues more at this point in my life, because the full-size ones, as amazing as they are, like the large sideshows, they take up so much space. I mean, the box of one of them, you could have, yeah, you could probably have like 10 mini statues, like the box, like something like this. You could, you know, put one, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you had like 8 of them, the boxes all put together are smaller than like one of like most of those sideshow statues, because they're just, you know, enormous. So as far as saving space and still appealing to a desire to collect the statues, you know, I think that the mini statues are really the way to go at this point. So this is what he looks like without the wings. And I guess if you did want to put it out without the wings, I mean, if it was in kind of a strange location where the wings might bang around, depending on the angle, you might not even notice the, you know, the holes for the wings. Especially if the statue is put up higher. And I do think that this statue, while, say if it was like down here, like it looks good, it looks okay, but up here, up higher, like that's where you would want to have it displayed. And, you know, of course, you know, with the wings, you know, whatever, you know, that's how it would look. So this is one of those pieces that you would definitely want to be looking like upward at. So you'd want to put this up on some kind of higher shelf, on like a bookshelf or something that's really solid and stable, but definitely high up. And I don't know if the camera's showing it, but you could see the Bruce Wayne tombstone, or maybe you can. I hope it's in focus. Focus on it. Focus on that tombstone. Well, anyway, it says Bruce Wayne and something that I can't really read. Looks like may he lie still. At least that's what I think. It's a little bit blurry. I think that I need a new pair of glasses. Yeah, that's the truth. So, and it does have the little Batman symbol in there. Yeah, just a good piece, scary piece. You know, it's the kind of statue that, like, even if like you don't want to put your statue out all year on display, I think that at Halloween, this is something that I would definitely have like packed up and like ready for Halloween. And to be honest, I've never put it out specifically for Halloween. Just a thought.